This is the DIY Garden Minute by Spoken Garden, teaching you tips and tricks for your garden in minutes. Find more quick topics at spokengarden.com and click on the Listen tab. Today, I want to tell you how to store your dahlia bulbs for this winter. If you grew dahlia bulbs in containers this year, like us, then you might be thinking, should I store my dahlia bulbs over the winter or leave them in their pots? For us, we definitely will dig them up because they're barely hardy here, and that means being in containers, they aren't insulated from any freezing temperatures like they would be if they were planted in the ground. Plus, keeping them in containers can mean that they stay moist in the soil for longer than they should over the winter, and in storage, this is a bad thing because it can lead to different diseases and definitely rot, which we don't want, so we need to remove them from each container. Now, if we are going to remove them from their containers, we need to place them somewhere for the winter and follow some simple steps so we can plant and enjoy them next year. If you want to dig up and store your dahlias this winter, like us, here are the steps you need to follow and why. Step number 1, cut back all the above ground stems to 2 to 3 inches above that soil level so you can still see them above the ground and know where to start digging them up carefully. Removing the stems now will greatly lessen any potential damage that can occur if you were to dig them up first and then cut the stems. Step number 2, dig up each bulb carefully, making sure not to twist or pull on any one bulb part. Try to remove the whole mass together by digging around it and then digging underneath to then pop up the whole mass with your hand underneath it to cradle and support it. Step number 3, clean the dirt off with a soft brush, wash if necessary with water, and let it dry for a few days. Get any excess dirt off each bulb so no moisture can cling to the bulb and any worms or insects won't have anywhere to live over the winter and eat your dahlia bulbs. Step number 4, place each bulb in a container with an open top and no lid. This can be a low-sided cardboard box or even a plastic tub. Place shredded newspaper or really coarse sawdust around and over the bulbs. This ensures airflow around each bulb, but also insulates the bulbs from any extreme temperatures and covers them from any sudden or prolonged light. And step number 5, store and set each container or box up off the ground in a dark, cool, dry place. This can mean in any area of your home or a garage. Preferably, these containers need to be set in areas where the temperature range will range from anywhere from 38 to 50 degrees optimally. This will help to regulate bulb dormancy and so they don't start growing prematurely. The fun part about this is you can apply this whole process to storing bulbs like daffodils, tulips, lilies, hyacinth, gladiolus, and many other bulbs if they aren't hardy in your zone of gardening or if you need to store them for other reasons. If you want more help planting or handling your bulbs, definitely check out our YouTube bulb playlist, and the link will be in this episode's description. The holiday season is upon us, and if you're looking for the perfect gift for that gardener, then they need their own Little Dibby or Dibby XL garden tool. These tools will help that gardener sow their seeds at the right depth every time. Our exclusive one-of-a-kind seed sowing tool has graduated depth markings to help correctly sow their seeds. Find the perfect color of Dibby on our Etsy store or on Amazon, and now you can buy them in pairs. Links for each of these will be in our episode's description. Happy holidays and garden! Thank you for listening. You can find other quick tip garden topics on our podcast page at spokengarden.com and click on that Listen tab at the top of the page. And make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss future quick garden episodes. We'll see you in the garden.